What's up, HASfit Tribe? It's your personal trainer, Coach Kozak.
I'm Claudia, and this is a full-body dumbbell workout that you can do at home.
We'll work together to build lean muscle and strength.
This is a no-repeat workout, so we will be performing just one set of each exercise.
We do recommend having several weights available so you can switch up the resistance depending on the movement.
Now let's pump it up.
We are going to begin today's routine with a warm-up, work on our mobility as well as increasing our overall body temperature for this work that is yet to come. First move is going to be a squatting T rotation with my feet hip width apart. I'm going to sit back, break up my hips, squat down as deep as I can, bring my left hand to the floor or reaching to the floor, and then rotating, looking up at that opposite side hand, and then do the opposite side. Stand up. That's one. Repeat, sitting down as deep as you can. You can reach the floor, great. If not, reach down as far as you can.
If it's just your fingertips, that's okay. That's about where I am right now, feeling a little stiff.
And that's why we're doing the warm-up.
I'm sure we'll get better at this as we move along.
Hitting multiple muscle groups with this move from our whole lower body, chest, shoulders, back, that thoracic mid-spine. One last one here. Sitting back nice and deep. And relax. All right, next one is going to be a squat to a toe touch. But for you, it may be a shin touch or a knee touch. Let's show you what that looks like. With my feet hip width apart, I'm gonna hinge at my waist, reaching over, grabbing my toes. But if you can't quite reach your toes, your ankles, shins, do reach as far as you can. And now I'm gonna sit back into a squat and then bring my hips up. So again, if you need to, you can do this one by grabbing onto those shins and your knees. So we're just transitioning back and forth between that squat and that toe touch. Really gonna feel that back side stretching here, that posterior chain, calves, hamstrings, and glutes for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. All right, next up, I'm gonna stretch specifically for our upper body. We're gonna move to the floor, getting into a quadruped position on our hands and knees. And now we're gonna do a quadruped reach through. So I'm gonna take my right arm, I'm gonna reach under my left, rotating, keep my eyes on that hand, bringing that shoulder to the floor as close to it as I can, and back up. Opposite side, now reaching through, that palm is up, reaching through, looking to that opposite side, back up. So just alternating between the right and left side here.
One side will definitely probably be tighter than the other, and that's okay.
And nothing to be alarmed about. That's why we're doing the stretch. At the beginning of the workout, we like these dynamic warm-up moves. And at the end, we focus more on static stretches. So yes, we are moving through this stretch, preparing our bodies for the work that's to come. Last one here. And relax. Warm up is complete. It is time for the workout. And as we said in the introduction, this is a no repeat routine. So we're just gonna do just one set of each exercise. A lot of compound moves for you today. And we need one dumbbell for the first one.
Which means give it all you got for these workouts.
That's right.
This exercise, because you're only doing it one time. So let's see what you have.
We're going to perform a staggered dumbbell row and twist. Heavier weight needed for this first one. Staggered stance. Weight back on my hips. Upper body's on a 45-degree angle. I'm going to pull my left arm back and start with it here. Now, I'm going to pull from my right elbow and twist that right elbow up and then return back to square. So I'm not twisting on the opposite side, only twisting to the side that I'm pulling, return back to square. 12 times on each side. We're doing it together.
Let's do it.
Ready. So start with that left arm up, right arm down. Ready, and begin. Twist, back to square. And this is a strength training routine today, so it's not a race on these exercises. You need to focus on that time under tension, controlled movements, not an explosive hit workout. Those are great too, but that's not what we're doing today. This is strength training.
Here's number 8.
Pulling back from that elbow on every repetition, not from the hand. And that last one.
Nope, one more.
All right, one more. And 12.
Nice
All
work.
right, same move, opposite side here. So opposite side set up. Again, start with that left arm down. I'm gonna have my right elbow up. There's my starting position. And begin. So making sure to twist as we're pulling that elbow up. Getting that core involved here. Also, your legs are working, just maintaining this position.
Here's number 6.
And nice and controlled. Be easier to speed through it. Working our lower body, our core, biceps, forearms, lat, all working together.
11. You have one more.
And there's
Nice job.
12. Okay, for our next one, we're gonna need 2 dumbbells, probably a lighter dumbbell. I should say moderate to a lighter dumbbell for this one. There's gonna be some balance work involved here. We're gonna do a forward lunge plus a knee raise. We're gonna give you 2 different variations here. Starting with good posture, I'm gonna step forward with my right leg, dropping both knees to a 90-degree angle. And I'm gonna come up and bring my right knee up.
And I'm going to come up, and as I get to the starting position, I'm going to bring my right knee up, return it to starting position.
So you decide if you wanna combine the 2 moves or you wanna separate them.
Yep, that's right.
All right, here we go. 12 times on each leg. Ready, and begin. Stepping out, and like I said, I'm bringing that knee right up. Inhale on the way down, exhaling on the way up. Both variations are going to test that balance, one a little more than the other.
That's number 5. But just notice how I am separating all the movements.
You really
Give
got
it
to
a little bit of a break.
concentrate.
Yeah.
Dropping both knees on that lunge until they're at a 90-degree angle, ideally coming up before that back knee hits the floor.
So this is number 10.
Very close here.
11. Last one. 12.
All right, shake those legs out for a moment here. We're gonna do the opposite side. Couple of big deep breaths.
Yeah.
And here we go, opposite side now. Left leg, step out. And again, you decide, you wanna combine them or separate them. Working through it, you can see it's a challenge for me as well. There we go, it takes a couple to get in the flow. Working on that stability. Also really working your core in this one. Core was working to bring that knee up.
Here's halfway point right there.
Not about being perfect on this one. It's about progress. Getting a little bit better with every repetition. Come back, repeat this workout, and you'll get better every time.
That's 9. 10. 2 more. 11.
Home stretch, almost there.
You're almost there, coach. Almost there.
Ah,
And 12.
all right.
Nice job.
No dumbbells needed for the next one. We are going to work on our calves. We're gonna do a wall calf raise. Again, a couple different variations for you. So we're gonna move on over to a wall, but you could also use a countertop, a door, whatever you have, just something that you can lean against. We're gonna lean on a 45-degree angle. I'm gonna place my forearms on the wall, and I'm gonna step those legs back. Now, I'm gonna do my variation one at a time. So I'm bringing my right foot up on my left calf and performing a calf raise here.
And notice I'm using both legs. So both legs are down and pumping.
So we're doing 24 repetitions in total. You're
Yep.
doing my variation, you're doing 12 each. doing Claudia's is 24 with both legs.
Yes.
So,
We're ready. Yep.
And begin. You have to count on your own on this one, as you won't be able to probably look at the screen while performing it. Like I said, either 12 per leg or 24 with both legs at the same time. Feel that extra stretch in the calf on this one as you're away from the wall on this unique angle.
All right, coach, last one right here, and then you switch. There you go.
All right, so if you're doing the one leg, it was time to switch. The more extreme that angle is, the harder this move is. The more upright you are, the easier it's gonna be. Further away from the wall you are, the harder it's gonna be.
There's 20.
Getting close, folks.
22. Woo-wee. 23. Last one right here.
And 24. Nice
wow.
work.
I'm going to feel this tomorrow.
Next up, we have a really challenging combination move for you. We're gonna do a 3-1 tempo dumbbell thruster. So we need a moderate weight for this one. We are gonna be holding on to this weight for quite some time and moving at a slow pace for this one set. We're gonna start with our feet hip width apart. We're gonna bring those dumbbells up with our palms facing us in a rack position. We're gonna do a 3-second count on the way down. That's at 3-1 tempo. 1, 2, 3, and then 1 second, explode up, twisting those palms forward, pressing overhead. So one more time, 1, 2, 3, 1. Back to starting position. We're doing this one for 12 repetitions in total. Here we go. Ready, and begin.
Take a nice inhale down.
And exhale, explode up.
Very good.
Sitting back with the weight in your hips. We shouldn't be falling forward onto our toes or rocking back onto our heels here, but driving through that midfoot. Working our hamstrings, glutes, quads, lower back, upper back, shoulders, triceps, all in one move here. That's it. Control that way down. That's what makes it such a challenge.
That's 6, so 6 more to go.
And the key to strength training is really focusing on that time under tension. How long are those muscles under tension? Be a lot faster, or a lot easier to speed up the pace. But we're not in it for easy. We're in it for results.
3 more.
Sitting back slow. You got it. Drive up. Come on, last 2. You got it, HASfit try. Stay tough.
Last one right here.
All right, let's go. Make it count. And 12.
Nice job.
All right, so next up, we are going to move into a alternating dumbbell hammer curl. So it's an isolation exercise for our biceps. Probably need a lighter weight for this one because it's just the one body part that's gonna be working. Good posture, palms are facing us. We're gonna perform a hammer curl, wrists stay locked into place. That palm is facing in as we curl all the way to the shoulder, back down, opposite arm. So we're gonna do 12 each arm. That's 24 in total. Ready, and begin. Again, controlling that pace. A lot easier to speed it up, I know that's the temptation for all of us. Especially that lowering phase, the way down, which is actually where most of our results come from. That eccentric, yielding phase. Controlling it, nice. Elbows stay locked into the side. Wrist is tight, we don't want spaghetti wrists. Claudia's locked in, making sure we don't lose count here.
There's 6. See, I'm on it.
That's it. That's halfway, you got it, come on. Nice and controlled here, everyone. Working our biceps and our forearms with this one. Thinking about how good it's gonna feel when we're all done. We can cross today's workout off our list. Good posture, shoulders are back.
You're almost there. Here's number 10.
Inhaling on the way down, exhaling on the way up. No momentum, making it work.
Okay, here's your last one right here.
Boom. And 12. All right, next up, we are going to move into a reverse fly. We need 2 lighter dumbbells for this one. Very important. Lighter dumbbells. Couple different variations for you here. Mine's gonna use a little more lower body, where Claudia's is sticking to the upper body. I'm gonna get into a gorilla stance. My legs are wide, like a sumo stance. Weight back in my hips, like I'm in an isometric squat here. Now, bend over. My elbows are bent, like I'm wrapping my arms around a tree. Squeeze in the middle of my back, and return back to middle.
And mine is gonna be just hip width apart. We're going to bend over at a 45-degree angle at our hips, like we're trying to get our bum to the wall behind us, grabbing that tree, and then just flying like we normally do. So less legs, more upper body.
12 repetitions. Get into your position, whichever one you choose, and begin. Squeeze the middle of that back, and as you're probably sick of hearing me say, control that lowering phase. Again, be easier just to let the dumbbells fly down and clap together. But we want results. That's what we're here for today.
Don't use any momentum to get those dumbbells up into that fly position either. If you're having to do that, then you are using too heavy of a weight.
Yeah, great point. That's why we said use a lighter weight.
That's 9.
Squeeze in the middle of your back on every repetition.
And here's your last one right here.
And squeeze it and control.
Nice job.
Excellent. Next up, we have a lower body move for you that's also a sneaky core workout. We're gonna need a heavier dumbbell, just 1 dumbbell for this one. We're gonna do a B stance suitcase squat.
Ooh.
So we'll walk you through that.
Sounds fancy.
Oh, fancy it is. With our feet shoulder width apart, I'm gonna bring my right foot back until my toes in my right foot are just behind my left heel. This is that B stance. It's gonna put more of the emphasis on that front leg where the back leg is more for balance. My opposite side hand can be out for balance or on my hip. I'm gonna sit, I'm gonna have my core tight and engage throughout here, tight. Now, sit back, full range of motion squat, stand back up. We're gonna do 8 repetitions on each side. Ready, and begin.
Remember,
but break at those hips.
Yep, and we're gonna inhale down. Exhale as you come back up and repeat. Breath work is so important as we move through these exercises. Just making sure that we're maintaining good pressure in our core.
I like the analogy of pretend your core is a balloon, right?
Oh,
You're
yeah.
filling up that balloon 360 degrees, so all the way around.
We also just want to make sure that you're stabilizing that pressure so we're not pushing down on our pelvic floors. It's especially important for ladies.
Inhaling on the way down, exhaling on the way up, almost there.
2 more. And last one.
All right, same move, switching sides here. Okay, taking a second to get your setup. Stepping back with that left foot just behind that right heel. Hand either on the hip or out to the side. Shoulder square, ready, and begin. Breaking at the hips first. Making sure to keep a wider base. If you find yourself losing balance, it could be because your feet are too stacked and they're too narrow.
Here's number 4. What a practical and functional movement.
Yeah.
Just mimicking everyday life, right?
That's
Picking
right.
up groceries, picking up a child carrier, anything in your life that you're bending over to pick up.
That's right. And if you're like me, you're a one-trip person when it comes to grocery carrying. I only want to make one trip. I'm going to get them all, baby.
Here's number 7. You have 1 more.
Who's got time for multiple trips?
Exactly. And 8.
There's 8. All right,
Nice
next
job.
up, we need 1 lighter dumbbell. This is a kettlebell-inspired move, but we're going to perform it today with a dumbbell. We're going to do a cross-body step back and chop. 1 dumbbell. My hands are on either side of that dumbbell. With my feet hip width apart, I'm going to step back with my right leg. Here's my starting position, and I'm going to follow with that dumbbell. Now, I'm going to step up and reach diagonal across, return back down. So I'm chopping up and across
All right.
as I step up. We have 12 on one side. We'll switch 12 on the other.
Here we go.
So ready position is here, and begin. Using that core, also going to feel the hamstrings and glutes, especially that lead leg. engage as you reach back, and then they pull and push your body forward. Inhaling on the way down, big power exhale as you chop up and across, not just up. Make sure you got that diagonal going.
One more to go. And switch.
All right, so now opposite side, leg back, and begin.
Ooh, this one's
Right
good for
into
my
it.
brain.
Yeah, a little sneaky brain exercise. We'll call that extra credit. Make sure you're hinging at the hips, that lead leg. As you reach back, get those hamstrings engaged. That's that big muscle in the back of your leg.
9. 3 more. Last one right here.
Boom, and there's 12.
Excellent.
All right, we're gonna need 2 heavier dumbbells for the next one, and we're gonna move to the floor. We're gonna perform an isometric hip up plus a chest press. So combination move. You see, we like these today. Very efficient workout, getting a lot of work in a short period of time.
All right.
So 2 dumbbells. If you'd like help getting in a ready position, you can place them on your knees and then sit back. Now, I'm gonna press off my heels, bring my glutes up, squeeze my glutes. There's your isometric hip up. Now, with my upper body and my chest, my elbows are on a 45-degree angle. I'm gonna press up, bringing the dumbbells together, and then control the lowering phase. But my glutes stay up the whole time.
Ooh, yeah.
All right, we have how many? 15 of this one.
15.
Ready, and begin. Control that lowering phase. Again, be easier to bounce those dumbbell or those arms off the floor.
And don't let them rest on the floor either.
No, like a kiss to the floor and back up. Squeezing those glutes throughout the whole move. And if you start to feel your quadriceps or your thighs taking over here, make sure that you bring those feet or heels closer to your backside. If you're feeling your quads, it's probably because your feet are too far out in front of you.
You want to inhale on the way down and exhale as you push the dumbbells up overhead. That's number 10.
Big power, come on. We're working hamstrings, glutes, lower back, abs, triceps, chest, shoulders. Again, efficiency today, name of the game.
Number 14, one more.
And there's 15, controlling the way down. Excellent work. Yes.
Woo-wee.
Nice work, Claudia.
Nice work to all of you out there.
That was a butt kicker today.
Yeah, it sure was.
A lot of compound moves. It felt nice.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of feeling nice, let's move into our cool down, work on a little recovery here and help reduce some of that soreness over the next few days. First one's going to be a kneeling hip flexor stretch plus overhead extension. This moving to a half kneeling position. One leg is up. I'm going to start by squeezing my glutes nice and tight, squeezing my abs. And now with keeping them squeezed, I'm going to come forward and you start to feel that stretch down your hip flexor and quad. Now with my palms facing me, I'm going to extend overhead. And we're just going to hold here, but don't relax your glutes or your abs. Big deep breaths. A lot of muscles getting stretched here. Hold for 3, 2, 1, 0.
Nice.
All right. Same thing, opposite side now. Opposite knee up. Squeezing those glutes, squeezing those abs. Coming forward, gentle pressure. Now arms extend overhead. Quads got a lot of work in today. Shoulders got a lot of work in today.
Everything did.
Everything. Again, when we say full body workout, we mean it. Keep squeezing, especially those glutes. Don't let them relax. For 3, 2, 1, 0.
Nice work.
We're gonna stay on the floor for the next one. Work on our hips with a lying figure 4. So we're gonna lie down on our backs, place both feet on the floor. Now I'm gonna bring my right leg up, place that right ankle on my left knee. Now I'm gonna reach through my legs, grab that opposite side knee, and pull it to me. Or holding here. If you feel more comfortable with your head off the floor, that's cool. If you feel more comfortable with your head on the floor, that's cool as well. Not just a preference. Really what we're focused on is pulling that leg towards us, stretching those glutes, the hip, that external rotation here. Also a great move. You ever suffer from sciatica? Holding for 3, 2, 1, 0. And relax. Same move, opposite side here. And one may be a little tighter than the other. Reaching through. And if you have trouble reaching that leg, you can always grab a towel or a band, something to help you reach through. Or you can just pull on just the leg itself without the opposite leg if you really need to. Just a couple of tools for you here. Nice big deep breaths, allowing that heart rate to come down slowly. For 3, 2, 1, 0. Very good. Next up, we have a lying angel. Going to work on that mobility in our upper body, shoulders, chest, back. Let's go ahead and start with our arms at our side. Hands are flat. All right, now bring those arms up, overhead. We're going to bring them down as far as you can. Ideally, we're relaxing those arms, hands, elbows on the floor, but you might not be there. You might just be able to get them close to the floor. Now we're going to pull down on your hands and your elbows. That's that angel all the way down. Now extend those arms. Reach, reach, reach again. Ideally, you're dragging your hands and arms on the floor right now. Reaching as far as you can with those fingertips and right back into it. Elbows, hands down.
We also want to make sure that our back is maintaining contact with the ground the whole time.
Yes.
So your lower back. So if you're finding yourself reaching up, but also your lower back is coming up, then we definitely don't want you to do that. Try to keep it as locked to the ground as possible.
Before you get discouraged, I've been doing this for years and that's still a challenge.
I mean, my arms are not flush with the ground, so.
No, doing the best you can. All of our mobility is a little bit different, but as long as we're striving for those arms down on the ground, we're accomplishing our goals.
Exactly.
And last one in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0.
Nice job.
That's it. Speaking of accomplishing your goals, we found the biggest key to success is staying consistent with a complete exercise program.
That's right. So whether your goal is weight loss, muscle building, or just feeling comfortable in your own skin, we've got that for you.
In the HASfit app, so download it now and check it out.
Also, don't forget to like us on your favorite social media channel.
Until next time, I'm Coach Kozak.
And I'm Claudia.
And we will see you at your next workout.